You good? So many good laughs before we actually got started in this, man. Welcome back. It's another episode of Dry Clean Only, man. Happy to be back, man. I feel like this has really been a learning process for me, and I'm starting to really see the growth with it. So I hope y'all are too, and I hope y'all been able to enjoy it. This week, I got a very special guest of mine here, a friend of a friend that I met through a friend, and real cool dude, very real, man. Without anything else to say, man, I got my boy Von in here.
What's up, bro?
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, bro.
Good.
Thanks to be here.
Thanks for coming out, man. I'm glad we could put this together. I know we had some scheduling stuff going on. And some very busy people. Yeah. So I'm glad we could actually get the ball rolling on this, man. I feel like we got so much to talk about here, man. You bring so much to the table and so much to just the world of culture. So let's go ahead and hop into it, man. Let's start out with influences, man. Coming up, what were some of your influences?
Oh, man. Influences. I would say, really, bro, it was, in high school. So, I was mad obsessed with, Kanye, Kid Cudi, Cool Kids.
Definitely.
Shit like that. Even, Future. They made, a lot of cool music and different videos. They made Supreme cool to me and shit like that. But yeah, influences was really definitely music and just me trying to be like somebody. I definitely thought I was Kid Cudi in high school. I had Mad Finals, Jordan 3s,
right.
The whole set, the kit. I couldn't get tattoos and shit, but
you had the raw denim.
APCs, of course, the Selvage, I had it all, but, outside of just, the celebrities, my real influence from, what made me, love to do what I do, fashion, etc., was, I don't want to say the streets, but, just the people in real time. I remember, going to, the Leaders on Wells Street, 672 North Wells, I believe was the address.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Leaders I know.
Yeah, bro, that whole crew, I mean, you know who all worked there. It was, the Ties, the Corys, even, the Joes, the Rellos, the Vicks, and shit like that. Them was all, huge influences to me, growing up and, definitely just being from Chicago alone, Chicago just had so much style and everybody was just different and unique. It was just some super pro modern day Renaissance type of shit, I feel like. Yeah.
No, I agree with you, bro. It's funny, even thinking about what you're saying, that was Leaders was actually the first shop that I had visited. Yeah. Once I got of age of getting into fashion and whatnot, and I gotta shout out Fly too, cause I used to be on Fly's
Fly, that's another one, bro. I know I'm not gonna sit here and name everybody exactly, but Dave Jeff, he had the box game hat. It was a 5-pounder with every shoe box on that joint. Bro, that even his he had the camo. Right. With the Fly patch on it, bro. If you didn't have one of those, I don't think you were stamped. I don't think you were valid. You had to have one of those hats, period, bro.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
It was, getting back to what you said too. I also, just in terms of the culture around you that you kind of appreciated. It was older homies than me that was really getting me into that stuff as well. But Leaders was definitely one of the first shops I had visited once I got in tune with a lot of brands, and I think from that moment on it was just a very eye-opening thing when it came to style, especially here.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Leaders, Fly, I mean, it was other shops. I felt when I was a kid or a teenager, the thing to do was to get on the train and go downtown every weekend. And you was just discovering the shit. You know what I'm saying? You had your group of homies or whatever. You would run in y'all go to the water tower, y'all go into Wicker, y'all go into Hyde Park or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You smoking on the hot box, like, you know, on the metro and shit. Like, that was like that was like essential to like your Chicago upbringing. I feel like, well, for me at least, and my friends at that time, you know. So, yeah, man, I think that like to go back to talk about like influences, I would just say like I was a kid that was like outside. Like I had the privilege and like thank God for my parents. Like they were able to like support me enough, like, you know, make sure that I had a good upbringing so that I could go experience like downtown. And because honestly, bro, it's a privilege. Like I go front, like to go be able to shop, to kick it with your friends or whatever, sit at the fucking Rock and Roll McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like
especially now.
Yeah.
Like looking at just Chicago in itself now, and looking at just, you know, how the youth are painted, and just even when some of them be, you know, just doing around the city, it's a different time. So yeah, I agree with you there. It was that time is unmatched.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely, bro. I don't know, man. It's just like I would definitely say like outside, like real life, real time people, cause like honestly, bro, like growing up in like the whole just like seeing the whole fashion scene grow like in Chicago and like just in the world, like it was a point like I know like the internet is like a huge like impact now, like Instagram or whatever, but like when I was like into fashion, like I'm still into it, I guess, but like when I was learning about it, there was no like internet. Like you was like, you had to be cool in real life and shit. Like the people that I knew, they was like them dudes like in real time. Like I don't even think Facebook was that popping then. Yeah. Or like I think MySpace was like, I don't know.
Yeah. Especially the era that you talking about, like it's for real. Like you really had, I think maybe like around 2010 or 11, that's when like Instagram came onto the scene. Yeah. But before Instagram, bro, you had to.
Yeah, like
and I think that's what made it more, what's the word? More like treasurable in a way.
Yeah.
Because like you really had to research that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And what's crazy is, bro, so like I'm from the South Side of Chicago, and my dad is the one that introduced me to leaders, right? Okay. So like they were like on Cottage Grove somewhere, like 40 something. And I remember going in there, and then like my dad, so my grandma has a crib on 92nd, right? A couple houses down is BJ the Chicago Kid. Like maybe 3 or 4 houses down, it's his mom's and dad's house, right? Right. So like his older brother and shit is like mad cool with my dad. So like I was a kid, and BJ is like he's older than me obviously, but like he was like the first person I saw like that like had cool shit on, you know what I'm saying? Right. And to have an experience to like damn near grow up and see BJ Chicago Kid, that's like crazy. It's unheard of, you know what I mean? So like he was like my dad and like his crew, like, you know what I'm saying, like real street Chicago dudes that was like outside, like on their block and shit. Like that's what it was. Like you had your Air Force Ones, your jeans or whatever, your shirt and shit like that. And it's like everybody who I named to begin with, like Fly or leaders or like my dad and his crew, like even my mom, just like people that were outside. These people were like real people in real time outside, like on some real shit. So yeah.
Nah, bro, it's funny because when you speak, I'm already getting memories of that time.
Yeah, bro.
And like, in a way, it's kind of a time that for me that you had been in, but for me, I was a time for me where I was coming up in, like towards that the end kind of. I guess you could say the end of that era is just more so when I was getting acquainted with things. Like I was really out here researching, like really getting in the game, and then of course social media came on the scene and kind of exploded and then took it to a different level.
Cause bro, you gotta think about it. Like I grew up like 4th, 5th grade, bro. I think Jesus Walks is out, like Kanye West. So like I grew up when Kanye was like a hungry, aspiring artist. Right. So like the definition of cool or what was cool or what wasn't, it was totally different, bro. Like, bro, I got I don't have it with me, but I got a class picture, bro. My 5th grade class picture. I wore my 2 polos with the collars popped like Kanye West.
Wait, you got 2 polos on?
Bro, I got 2 polos. I swear to God.
Oh my goodness,
I got 2 polos on. My mom could attest to this, bro. Like she let me wear 2 polos to school, bro. I got them bitches popped.
Right.
And I thought I was yay.
Bro, you might have to send that to me because I just gotta see that.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere, bro. I'm sure it's somewhere. It's somewhere. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I grew up in a whole different time, so like how things are now was totally different then. Like, you know, bro, yeah, like the beginning of Kanye West's career, bro, was like, you know, I'm like what 10, 11 years old, so like I'm just now like not having memory, but like kind of becoming like who I am as a kid, or like becoming like a teenager. Like, I'm cursing and shit, you know, like I'm like, you know, running around with my friends. Right. You know, I got friends now, like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm interested, you know, I see girls and shit now. It's different. Like, you know, we getting field trips. I'm trying to make sure my mom give me the right fit. You know, it's different, bro. You know, so like at that time, being able to like become myself and then like have all these like now so impactful influences, like, bro, I met, not, I never met Ye, but and I wish I could, you know, and I hope he sees this, but
shout out to Ye.
Shout out to Ye. And it's just like, to be able to see that at that time, and like to grow up as a young adult and become a teenager and an adult now, it's like, it was different, bro, because he's like impacted the world, but like he was really from Chicago. You know, he is from Chicago, so it's like, to see that and to be that and to like be in that, it was just like it was different. Yeah,
and even furthermore thinking about that as well, I think because of those times and because of what it was like, that is really what influences me today. Like, I feel like in so many ways I'm still chasing artifacts or pieces or just cultural references from that time. Because I feel like they inspired a lot by, you know, us. They inspire a lot of things today that we have, but it just doesn't compare. Like, it just felt so fresh, refreshing, and like new in that era. It's just like, how could we forget it? You know what I mean? So I think that's a real drive for myself, sitting here with you, just thinking about it. You know?
No doubt, bro. Definitely wicked times. Some of the best times. You know, like, bro, like, I can't even explain it, bro.
There's just so many.
That's why, like, I always tell people, bro, Chicago was its own planet. Like, I could talk about influences all day, or like what inspired me, but in the grand scheme of things, like, it was just here, bro. Like, this is here. This is what I know. This is what I do. This is what I breathe and shit. So shout out to Chicago.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. In terms of style and everything, what are you paying attention to? Like, what is really capturing your eye right now?
I would say, like, uniqueness, I guess. Like, I don't know, I like to see things, like, that I don't expect. And that's so, like, cliche to say, I feel like. It's just so, like, deep and mysterious. But, like, it's like the shit that I'm not, like, really expecting to see, it always, I don't know, bring me joy. But really, with style, like, whatever makes me happy, or like whatever I feel like is it, like something like bright and vibrant, something like full of life and energy, something that like makes you think. Because like when you look at a painting, you may see one thing, I may see another. Like, I just feel like it's all art at the end of the day. And that's what I'm interested in the most. I'm interested in like how to convey a message without like, you know, giving someone the answer. Like, what do you see, or what do you feel, or what do you think, you know? Because like, you know, opinions are great, conversation is great, thoughts are great. Like, it's about like how can you like learn or connect with a person, or you know. That's what I feel. So
no, I think that's valid. I think that just encourages, like you said, to think too. You know what I mean? And find an answer for yourself.
Think for yourself. That's really what it is. So like whether it's like a brand, or like an article of clothing, or like a piece, or whatever the case may be, like, I'm more so looking for it to like catch my attention, like a conversation starter, almost with myself. Because like if I'm conversing with like, oh damn, like, that's cool, or I like that, or that's like so sweet, or like the details on it, or like it just makes me feel this way, or the colors, you know, like that's what I think matters the most, or that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Oh, that's valid, bro. I know with that,
especially with clothes, bro. Because if I'm gonna spend my money on it, it better be worth something. So yeah, at the end of the day, that shit better count for sure.
No, I agree. I think also too, in a way, that's very adventurous too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I probably said this before. I think, you know, with that, you're able to diversify your style. You're able to it's just like a thing that you're constantly researching. It just makes it fun. I think that's what I enjoy about clothes and style. It's just there's this part of it that's really fun in figuring out yourself, figuring out what works for you, what meshes well, you know, or what you can take away from someone else, like you said, like the conversational piece that you might see. Yeah. So I for sure agree with you on that.
Yeah, bro, because it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not saying like I'm finna go buy like if I'm buying a brand or something, I'm finna buy like the shit that got like the logo biggest sale on it. I might, but I'm not. That's not what I'm saying in general. I'm really just saying like it needs to be something of value, something that I feel like I could wear this from time, like 5 years from now. Like, am I still gonna like this? You know,
right?
Stuff like that.
Nah, for real. Speaking of things of value, kind of moving on to a little bit something, a little something else in regards to that. I know that one of the important things that you've been working on is actually modeling. So it's so many places to start with that. So I mean, how did you get into that? Like, what was the start for you there?
My first start at modeling was, I think it was 2017. Okay. I think, bro. I had Sheila Rashid. She's a designer from Chicago. She's super dope. She was like making overalls at the time. I think she obviously still does, but she was making overalls and whatnot. And also, it was this guy named Brandon Riles. He made like jeans. Okay. So like they were like working together at the time. Like had like a space like where he had his jeans, she had her overalls.
Right.
And like I was copping jeans from Brandon originally, and then I met Sheila, and then Sheila had took my measurements or whatever to like for the overalls, and like I just came to pick them up, like, cause I bought them, and I came to pick them up, and she was like, hey, like, let me take a picture of you in them. And maybe like, bro, 2 or 3 months from that, Vogue did an article on her in Chance, and they like took like photos from like her feed, and there was like a picture of her, a picture of Chance, and a picture of me.
Oh wow!
And then like when I saw that, bro, like I literally screamed, because I was like following her, because I liked her work. I bought the overalls.
That's hard.
So I'm like looking on her page. She's like, oh, interview or whatever article on me, and I look at it, and I'm like looking through her article. I'm like, hell no, motherfuckers on Vogue.
Yeah.
Like that's what. So that was like my first thing that like made me feel like, damn, like
I could do it.
Yeah, I could do that shit. Like,
well, shit, you was already in it.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I mean, cause at that time, bro, I was just like, so I went to school in Edwardsville, Illinois.
Gotcha.
I went to SIUE, and so out there, that's like 5 hours away from Chicago. So like, I was just a kid that was at school, at college and shit. I would go to Chicago for the weekend. I would hit my little stores, and I was just taking like fit pics on shit. So like, it wasn't really like, I thought I was a fake model or whatever. But like when the article came out in Vogue and everything, I was like, damn, like shit really real. Like I could really do this shit. So like from there, like I was able to like connect with like other creatives or brands or shit like that. And like I was like doing like little modeling gigs like for homies or like for like other Chicago creatives such as like similar to Sheila. So that was like the first start, 2017. I was in Vogue. I woke up in Vogue. It was like February.
Yeah. That's low key a hard sentence to say. A hard sentence to say, bro. Like I woke up in Vogue.
No, seriously, bro.
Yeah.
And like my roommate in college, bro, he could tell you, like if he was here, he'd tell you, bro. I literally screamed, bro.
Yeah.
He like, damn, bro, what's good? I'm like, damn, I'm on Vogue, bro. Like it was crazy. Like it was like it was so crazy because it was like it didn't feel real, but it was definitely real. Like you could Google that shit right now.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna definitely take a look.
Yeah, you definitely can. You definitely should.
Yeah.
But shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But
these overalls that you were talking about, if I can recall correctly, were they like raw denim overalls?
Yeah, so she was doing the raw denim joints. She was taking your measurements. She looked raw, bro. So like, honestly, like when I be like recapping or thinking about like my whole like fashion experience, like I definitely remember Sheila and definitely always gotta like, you know, show love to her when I see her. She's so cool, man. She like, and you know, she told me, she was like, Vogue picked the pictures. So I was like, damn, that shit's crazy, bro. Like, I damn near wanted to cry. I'm not gonna lie. It was crazy. Like, that was when I was like, damn, yeah, I could really do this. And from there, it was just like, always like wanting to do it. Like, cause it was like, I never like was with like an agency or like tried to be like a serious model. I was just like super in love with like fashion and shit. Like I was just like trying to like cop some new shit and make sure like shit I look good in it. Like I'm gonna make sure I take a picture to like remember that shit. You know what I mean? So that's really all it was. But like from there, like it was like, you know, if I saw opportunity or like I saw someone I could talk to, I would be like, hey bro, like, you know, I want a model, like let's do this. Or like if I met a photographer, like let's do this, or you know, whatever it was, like I was just always like not shying away from the opportunity.
Sure. Yeah. No. A little bit earlier, I know we were speaking a little bit about modeling and everything. You know, shout out to Ethan over here. He pulled up the picture.
He found it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's clean.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy, bro? That's so I had just tried the overalls on. Everything I had on was like gym clothes. So like that shirt I got on, I wish they
bring that closer real quick.
I wish they could see it, but like that's a construction worker shirt, like underneath the overalls. And then I had on fucking Adidas flip flops. And that shit's on Vogue.com. It's crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah. Still there, bro. 2017, man. February.
I low key remember seeing. Now I'm sitting here thinking. I remember seeing that picture on your profile. Man.
Yeah. I was gassed, bro. I was geeked. Like that moment, bro. It was like a drug. It was the gateway drug to everything. It was like hell yeah.
So I mean, you know, like you saying that being the gateway drug to everything. Like and even now, like I guess would you say in a way that's kind of expanded everything and just made you more hungry to do that? Or like what is the goal of, is there a goal with modeling? Like is there something you're trying to accomplish with that? Like
nah, bro. I'm just vibing.
Yeah.
Like honestly, bro,
that's
like
real.
I can't lie to you, bro. Like it goes all the way back to like my mom and shit. Like even when I was talking about my dad earlier, like bro, my mom is I mean, there's people that's gonna see this video and know who my mom is, but like if you don't know my mom, she's super dope. Like the most free spirited person I've ever met. She was always just like, you know, I mean she don't this her name on my hand. That's Linda. So like she's my biggest inspiration.
Shout out to Linda, bro.
Shout out to Linda.
Gotta put some respect on that name.
Got to. But her swag is like out of this world. So like it really started with her and just like she do it because it's just fun, bro. Like bro, you know how good it feel to put on a brand new t-shirt?
Absolutely.
Oh, a brand new
especially a white one, bro.
Come on, bro. Yeah. Like so that's really all it is. It's just a feeling, bro. Like because when you look good, you feel good. So like
absolutely.
You know, when you get that fresh cut, or for, you know, ladies when they get their hair done, you wanna put that shit on. So, you know, like that's just what it really is. So it's not like a goal for me. It was just like something I really enjoy doing. Like I really enjoy it, like to like I said, to pop the tag on something new or break the seal or steam something or just like have this idea of this look. And then moreover, when you're like looking good, like when you go out, when you have that like drink with your friend or you just like ride in the car, it's nice weather like today in Chicago, like, or if you're on vacation, whatever the case may be, it's really just a feeling. It's a moment, bro.
Yeah.
Because, you know, none of this is promised, and You gotta live like it's no tomorrow. So like,
yeah, I'm really liking the fact that you said like there's nothing that you really wanted to accomplish with modeling and stuff.
No,
I think that
I just like it that much.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean.
Like, bro, yeah, I just like it that much. That's here. Oh yeah, that's
yeah. We got a little CPD action going on outside the window. No, I just I think that's hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, especially in an era now where a lot of people put on clothes for gains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna wear this because, and I always told myself I'm never gonna get too much into talking about what other people do with their style, because at the end of the day, it's you do what you like. But like, I've noticed that a lot of people tend to put stuff on to go somewhere, and in terms of getting looks or to getting some type of it's not acceptance, but just, is it acceptance, or what would you just say? Like
I don't know, bro. I do feel like people could get lost. People could get lost in like
that's the way.
The trends or the fad, or like, honestly, like I said, bro, like earlier, like you have to be cool in real life. Now I feel like it's like a game of like people are trying to keep up with one another. Like,
there we go. That's what I'm searching for.
And that's another thing, bro. It's like you got like these like artists or like celebrities that's on Instagram that are like, or Twitter, that have these like, great resources, like, like all this cash flow, like they can go and get a new outfit every day of the year, and it'll have a person that's just like working an everyday job feeling like they got to do the same thing, and that's just not like good, know. That's why it's good to like really just be yourself, step back, like, what am I doing this for? So like, you should definitely live within your means. I don't think you should be trying to be somebody you're not, because like whoever is rocking with you, or whatever friend or partner or relationship, whatever that may be, like they should just rock with you off the strength of like, you feel me, you. So
I stamp that for sure.
Valid.
like it can't get more honest than that. Just being true to yourself. And I agree with you, bro. I feel like you sometimes really got to sift through to feel the realness out here. That's for real. So I definitely feel you there.
Yeah.
Getting back to a little bit into like the fashion world of things and style of things. What do you consider a grailed? And that doesn't,
like a grilled item, grilled piece type thing?
To you, yeah, for specifically. And that goes far as what, shoe, shirt, anything. Like, what item do you consider a grail to you?
I feel like that's so subjective, though.
Really?
Like, I understand your question, but like a grail to me, a grail to me could be something that's like, something that I have that's limited, or like the colorway or the style, or like, cause like you could be like, these are like fashion grails, or like these are grails to me.
No. I mean to you. Like everybody's style is different, and I respect all styles.
Right.
So
right. So like, yeah, bro. Like, okay, like a grail to me, like, would be like, damn. Well, I don't know if it was Murakami that designed it, but there's like this Louis. I'm probably wrong. I don't think it was Murakami, but it's like this Louis duffel bag. I don't know if you remember, but it's like camo.
I do remember.
It's like a camo one. I don't know who designed it. I forgot. Like, Murakami designed that? Yeah, so like that's like a grail to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like that.
Do you have any grails specifically to you that you've owned as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that was that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I fucking wish. But yeah, like that's like a grail. Like that's a grail, but like a grail that like I've owned. Damn, what was a grail that I've owned?
I feel like you got a lot, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to the Ethan facts coming through.
That bag, how much is that bag? See, that's ridiculous. Hell,
14,000.
Yeah, fuck no.
What?
But
14? That's a 2010
2010
Camaro right there.
Yeah, that's a car. Hell no. But that bag is awesome. But that's like a grill. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's definitely a grill to me. But a grill that I own currently, I would say like it's this Vogue jacket that I got. Vogue is a brand, I believe they're based out of New York.
She is,
Yeah. She's so cool.
Yeah.
But it's like this one of one, bro. It's like damn like a quilt, and it's like a flower like quilt, but it's like a jacket. Okay. So like that's a grail to me. So like a grail to me is something, and it's a one of one.
Yeah, I feel like that's what she does with a lot of her stuff. Yeah.
So like that Bodhi jacket is like amazing, and you know, that's what I would consider a grail, like to me, of mine that I own.
Yeah.
You know, but like in general speaking, like I wish I had that camo bag.
Yeah. No. Usually, with the grail question specifically, like I'm always interested in knowing like people's things that they cherish that they've had coming up. Like, yo, I couldn't live without this, or like this was such an amazing piece for me to have. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like whether it's current or in the past, I really like to just see, because I know like there's just so many out there. You know what I mean?
I actually have another grail.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I have two more. So a grail to me, I had the shattered backboards, the reverses though. So like it was orange with the black swoosh.
Right.
That was a super grail to me, because like at that time, bro, like it was just like the Jordan ones had definitely me in a headlock. Definitely had me in the headlock, and it was just a great shoe to have. It was comfortable with everything. Like, so a grail to me is just like something that you can like, something that you just absolutely love.
Same.
You know, like it's your baby. Like that's the grail.
Yeah, I think that's
of it all.
And that's well said. That's usually what I just try to figure out. Like, what do you absolutely love? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm glad that when you said that, that actually brought back memories. Because shout out to my homie ET. I had just got those white Yeezys, the all white 350s. This is like 2017.
Yeah.
And my man had a pair of shattered backboards, and I convinced him to trade with me for the shattered backboards, bro. That was the first.
But you
time.
had the black and orange ones, right, or the reverse?
I had the original joint.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. So them was shattered backboards. I wish I could have got the originals, but like that, both of those shoes, honestly, like the shattered backboards and the reverse shattered backboards, bro. Crazy shoe, crazy grail.
I really do regret letting those go, because like
most definitely.
The everything about that, like the leather on that was buttery. Like it was like that kind of like white beige, like tan leather. I tweaked,
bro.
And the insole,
the
insole on that was the crazy, the detailing.
Yeah. Okay. So my next grail, bro, is bro, I was a senior in high school, bro. I'll never forget this shit. I bought the Pyrex shorts from RSVP, bro. The Virgil Pyrex shorts.
Yeah.
And so obviously that's a grail in itself, right?
Exactly.
I had the white ones with the black lettering.
Yes. Wasn't those like $42? Or what?
So that was the point I was getting at.
Yeah. Bro. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
I got them shorts for $60.
Okay.
Them boys for $60, bro, retail. And what's crazy is, bro, fucking Alayli May was she was working inside RSVP, and she was the one who like rang me out for the bitches. Now fast forward, she's like, you know,
who she is now.
Yeah, who she is now.
Model,
like,
icon.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn, like, bro, like at the time though, like them shorts were crazy, right? And what's crazy is when I got those shorts, I was like, I'm keeping these shorts forever. I'm keeping these bitches forever, like for real. And I don't have them. But I wish I did. And bro, like them shorts is crazy, bro. That's definitely a grail.
Bro,
Pyrex was definitely a grail. That whole moment, like, you know. And what's crazy is, bro, I fucking ran into Virgil.
Yeah.
Like in RSVP, bro, and like so maybe like a month or so after I wore the shorts, I like went back to RSVP to buy something. I don't even remember, but he was in there, bro, and I was so like starstruck, like because I was in the crossfires of like I had so much to say and I had so much to like want to tell him or ask him,
right,
that I ended up just saying nothing at all because I was like in pure shock. But like, you know,
you got me searching for this picture that I took with Virgil, man. So just even thinking about that, like, I was so geeked to like get a picture like with him. And this was like 2017. like he was the reason. Well, I guess him and Kanye too were the reason I'm tying flannels around my waist and wearing Jordan 1s.
Of course. See, look. See.
Yeah. So.
I should have asked for a picture. I feel left out. He got a picture. You got a picture.
Yeah, I definitely asked for mine, bro. It was crazy. Like, and looking back now, Virgil. I know people gonna be like, no, duh. But like, he was so ahead of his time in the photo. Like, he was wearing like Straight Rats, and then you look at Straight Rats now, they're collabing with like Marc Jacobs and like New Balance and like, but it was so crazy. It's funny to look back on things. And see that. But go ahead. Sorry, you was.
No. Yeah, I mean, grails. That's really what it came down to. I was getting sentimental and shit, but grails, bro. Them Pyrex shorts was definitely a grail. Yeah. Oh, and I had the socks. It was like, remember, because he had like the shorts, the long ass socks that said Pyrex, the hoodies. I couldn't afford the hoodie at the time, but I definitely had those baby blue socks and those white shorts. Wow. And I don't have either of them bitches.
And I remember ASAP Mob was the ones who
shot it. So like ASAP Mob definitely shot that shit. Like they did like the solid color, like the all red, the all black, the all baby blue. Like it was cool, bro. Like that was definitely a time. What a time.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Again, bro, that such a big moment.
Oh my God, bro.
It's such a big moment.
I think we're gonna be here all night.
It's fine, man. We keep it rolling.
I had the Jedi SB Dunks. That was a fucking grill.
Yo,
for sure.
For real.
That was a fucking grill.
Yo, one man in the back like, yo, no way.
Definitely had those bitches. Don't even remember how I got them, but they was cold.
Jeez, bro. It was crazy. When you just sat here and brought up the Pyrex shorts, I remember Palace had just got, like, RSVP had just got a shipment of Palace around that time. Yeah. And they had, like, they were using, like, the NYC shield, New York Police Department shield. And I wanted the board. I wanted, like, the coach jacket, like, the Pyrex shorts. Like, that was just an era that is just, you talking about had you in a chokehold. That was like where I really thought I was like ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, absolutely, like, bro. And there's pieces that can make you feel like that. Yeah. Because, bro, you gotta think about it. Like, I went to Rich Central. It's a high school in the burbs. Right. Olympia Fields. So, like, to come in school with Pyrex shorts at Rich Central and what was this?
2012?
2012.
The 2013.
Yeah, 2012, 2013. Shit was crazy. Like, definitely thought I was yay. You couldn't tell me anything. Yeah. And I don't even think a lot of people knew what the fuck I even had on. It's like that meme, like the dude standing in the corner. Yeah. I got on.
And they don't even know it.
Yeah. That's what I felt every day.
Or the, I don't know if you've seen the other one where it's like Batman looking, what is his name? Christian Bale looking at the bat suit like, I'm not even going to wear this fit. Like, they ain't even ready for it.
Yeah. Like so that's how I felt with the shorts for sure, bro. I definitely was in high school in the burbs. Yeah. Wow. And I was rocking them bitches, bro, every day.
Did you? Now, you know I gotta ask, bro. Did you wear the shorts on top of pants? Or did you just wear the shorts?
Nah, it was just the shorts.
Okay.
I was kind of OC. I was wearing them bitches with Tims and shit. I was kind of OC.
Merch.
Yeah, I was kind of OC. I was wearing them bitches with Tims, and I just thought I was so different. It was a wicked time. Yeah. I didn't treat them shorts with any respect. Yeah. I'm very sorry.
Hey, you bought it, so you deserve it.
Yeah, but I was wearing them bitches a lot. Like, yeah, for sure.
Wow. Damn. Just a lot of memories unlocked off that.
Yeah, wicked times. But I did do them justice sometimes. I definitely had them with the white ones for sure a couple times.
Mids, highs, or lows?
Lows, of course, bro. Right. Lows, of course. I felt like I wasn't trill enough to wear mids. At that time, you had to be trill. Yeah. Damn near get a grill, black hat backwards. I wasn't trill. Yeah. I was just a kid that had them shorts and shit. Yeah.
No, that's crazy, bro. So, you know, with you like modeling and everything, and even stepping into the frame of being a stylist, especially, or what I've noticed as of late, what is it? I mean, just thinking in the realm of that, what does it take for you to stay, I guess like just keep a keen eye for style, relevancy, just what does it take to stay ahead of in terms of style?
So again, bro, like I wouldn't even consider myself like a full-blown like stylist or like how you were saying like model. Like I really like doing this shit. Like I like taking pictures. I like being in the clothes. So like I'm blessed with opportunities to model. Sure. I think that like with like being a stylist, I think that there's like a certain standard of work that has to be done, right? Okay. Like I think that like you have to actually know, not that I don't know what I'm doing, but know the client, know the process, know like just a certain little details to pay attention to, you know, things like that. So I can't like really say like what I'm keeping an eye for. Like really what I could say is that like honestly, bro, I'm just doing me. Like if I wasn't working in like a fashion space or like anything like that, like I definitely would still be like buying the shit or like dressing how I dressed or like doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? Like it's just a blessing and super grateful like that I can like do it and like make these connections with these people and like meet these different people. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm really just like doing what I love and like I'm really just happy, bro. Like
nah, for real. Yeah.
Like I don't like it's no like formula to the shit. It's really not like I'm like, oh, let me Google or like go down the rabbit hole of like these different brands. It's just like if I see it, I like it, and like if I like it, I love it. So that's just what it is, bro. So I'm not really trying to like be competitive or be a stylist or be like, you know, I'm this, I'm that, or whatever. It's just more like a damn, I like this new jacket that I just saw. Like, you know, and if someone comes to me with the like, hey, what do you think I should buy or something like that? I'm not a gatekeeper, bro. So like, if you ask me something or you want to know something, I'm more than likely going to tell you because it's like I don't gain anything from like not telling you. Okay. In fact, like I get excited when other people get excited about like purchases or clothes or shit like that because I like talking about it. Yeah. So if I could talk to you about it, then that's just like it. That's it.
Bro, that honestly, that I think you really captured me in a nutshell right there, bro. I really just enjoy like talking about it. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to like it doesn't have to be anything specific. I love learning too, bro. Like I think that, you know, we hit on this a little bit earlier, just like being a student of the game, like always willing to learn, always wanting to know something more about it. So yeah, I think that's well said, and I certainly resonate with that a lot. I kind of want to taking a break from the fashion talks and everything like that, bro. You being a man of culture, definitely a man of, you know, just being from Chicago and the South Side and everything. I know that coming up, footworking was a huge thing for you, and it's still currently a huge thing for you now. Like I've seen videos of you getting, you know, going crazy and just getting doing your busy. Thing. Man, bro. So like, what? Let's get into that, bro. Like, when did like? I'm gonna let you take it away on this one for that.
Yeah, bro. Man. So like, for anybody that's gonna see this video and don't know what it is, Chicago birthed house and juke music culture and shit like that, right? Facts. So like, I definitely don't know the exact date or era, but like at some point, juke and house like took a transition in the BPM of the music began to speed from like 80 to 180. So that was like the birth of like footwork, right? Right. Now, footworking, bro, in Chicago, like when I was growing up, like the most like realest of real people was doing that shit. Like, it could be somebody coming in the party, bro, with like a big ass FUBU coat on, and he'll hit that shit, and he'll also have a big ass gun in his coat also. You know what I'm saying? And light that bitch up. So like, you know what I'm saying? Footworking was definitely one of those things that was looked at as like one of those like, you know, some real gangster shit. Yeah, real, bro. It's some respected shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But like in the grand scheme of things, like to make things lighter, like footworking has definitely like impacted like the world. Like, you know, it's everywhere, bro. It's people in like Japan footworking, California, like it's all across the globe. Like, and it's really just like any other city for real. Like, you know, like Louisiana, they have like jigging, or like New York, I think it's called like getting light. Like California is like sturdy, yeah, crip walking in California. Like, so like this is just like the Midwestern thing, like Chicago thing to do, and it definitely has like affected. Like I think like, I mean, even if you don't like footwork necessarily, if you grew up in Chicago, at some point you heard a juke song, and at some point you were getting a juke, you know what I'm saying? For, you know, chicks giving a juke, you know what I'm saying? You was footworking, you was bobbing, you was hip rolling, you was, you know what I'm saying? And just to me, footworking.
If you were out west, you were bopping.
Yeah, if you out west, you were bopping and shit. I mean, even out west, motherfuckers was footworking for sure, like, cause, you know, like, there was this thing called Walla Cam, like the war zone and shit like that, and like me and my friends used to always go to that. Like we had like our own little group of shit, you know what I'm saying? We did like the Bud Biblical Parade,
Let's go, boy!
the whole nine, bro. And like footworking really is like its own like culture, like, and I do think that it like thrives like a lot of what like Chicago does now. Hey, yeah. You know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy? That's my homie footworking. I'm actually in the background of that video.
Bro, he dropped his gun.
Yeah, he dropped his gun. Hey, I hope you see this. So that's so rest in peace to my brother Mikey Pill. He that was the day of his funeral. And we had like a little after party for him, bro. Right. We was all footworking and shit in the kitchen. But that's my homie Jerome, bro. He
What the hell did you get that from?
That shit ended up going viral on Twitter.
That went viral.
Yeah, stupid ass, man. His ass was footworking and shit, and his fucking gun dropped and shit. Shit legal though. Don't trip on him, I guess, you know. But yeah, bro. Yeah, that's
Yo,
funny.
I love how you're just pulling shit out like he's like on some narwhal shit.
We needed like a screen where he could like show like the different things, but like that's what I'm saying. Like no matter how old you are, like where you from in Chicago, like that's like a sense of like camaraderie, like you know what I'm saying. People just huddling around, you know, hey, you know, whatever. It's just like something that's like getting your energy flowing, something that's like keeping you connected with like the people in the room or like even the culture, you know. But like, yes, to go back into it, I definitely started footworking in like the 3rd grade and shit with my friends, but like it was something like I grew to love, and you know what I mean. So like, it was either you was like playing basketball or football, like you were doing some type of like extra activity to like keep you away from doing like dumb shit. So like, I wasn't playing sports, and I wasn't finna do no dumb shit, so I did footworking, so that was what it was.
Yeah, love, man. It's crazy. I'm sitting here thinking about like the first time I like was just even seeing footworking. Yeah. And I kind of remember it being like, I went to this school called Beethoven on the south side. Okay. Like 43rd and State. Okay. And like, I had Boys and Girls Club. They had like a Boys and Girls Club there. I just remember like we being in the gym and motherfuckers just getting busy. Yeah, bro. Like just like second, like we used to have, I think we used to have like dances midday at school and have a DJ come through. Like everybody just getting busy. It didn't matter what age you was. Like everybody was footworking though. Like everybody had it in them, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. Like dancing is fun as hell. Like especially in high school, like me and my homies, like we definitely was a little different, like, cause we wasn't like fucking trying to like fight each other and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was on some, I bet, like they tweaking. We finna go ball them up and shit. Like we finna go battle them. Like that's what we was on. Like on some like modern day, like how people used to like break dance against each other. Like we was like, we finna go beat them over here. Facts. Burn them real quick. We run this part of the school or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like that. It was real. It was real lighthearted and fun.
I you know what, man? It's nice to see that. You know, it's nice to have memories of that too, man, because I just think sometimes today we just get so lost and wrapped up in like what we see today. And I know a lot of kids today ain't really doing that type of stuff. So
not at all, bro.
Yeah, it's just
not at all. Footworking is definitely not what it used to be, but like, you know, I do like, you got like the era, you got like Paul Zeddy, you know, like the whole creation, you got like people that are starting the culture, like there's definitely still groups out there that footwork, like Havoc, you know.
Yeah.
J-Ron still does like this picnic, like I think like once a year and shit like that, but yeah, bro, I wish it was what it used to be, because it's like, you know, shout out to like the era for sure. Like they definitely be like getting the kids involved, like the next generation and shit like that. And I love seeing that, because it's like, it's definitely like a kid, like, bro, not everyone's finna be good at like whatever sport, like soccer, basketball, whatever, you know, like dancing could be another outlet for a kid. Like not even that it has to be footworking, but just like giving kids the option to know that they can like do something else to like express that energy or like show something, like, you know.
I think also too, like, just even about that whole era of like footwork and everything, I think the music, bro, like you didn't, even if you didn't know how to footwork per se, right?
It's turned.
The music was so like, you just couldn't help yourself.
Shit is turned, bro.
Yeah, like,
keep it real with you, bro. I still listen to that shit to this day.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling extremely good, best believe I'm bumping some tracks.
Yeah.
I'm bumping them bitches loud, and I'm finna feel that shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
For real.
No, I hear you, bro. Like I just, man, like whenever I hear it, bro, like it just takes me to another zone, bro. It just brings me back to a real time in my youth that like I oftentimes I just feel like I can't get back, but through memory, it just unlocks a lot of memories for me, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
With you know, footworking and everything. I know we talked a little bit about you being from like the South Side of Chicago and everything, and you know how that has been like just very impactful on, you know, who you are today. Like, is there anything else that you feel is needed to be said about just kind of where you coming up from?
No, not necessarily, bro. I mean, definitely from the South Side of Chicago, and I love that. I love every bit of it. I think that the South Side of Chicago specifically has influenced the world, so I be feeling like it's a privilege to be here and to be from here. Like I said earlier, bro, there's a lot of great people that walk the same streets that I walk every day, you know. Kanye is a great example, you know. There's a lot of other great people in Chicago that are doing great things too.
Right.
You know, but it's just like, yeah, bro. I don't think it's much to be said. Like, I think what is to be said is I'm from the South Side of Chicago. Period. That's it.
Yeah.
So anything after that, you should know exactly how I'm coming. You know.
Bro, I think we found the one. For the episode. Like, that's it.
I'm from the South Side of Chicago.
Period. Nothing else to say.
John.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, with that too, man. I love to open the floor up to all my guests and just, you know, ask them as well, like, is there any projects, any goals that you have set forth for yourself coming up?
There's no projects that I'm working on that I know of right now.
Sure.
But I will definitely say that some of my goals, like, outside of fashion, like, I definitely want to get into acting.
Let's go.
Like, that's super crazy to me. Like, that whole idea of, like, being able to, like, you know, feel or be something, or like just to like learn something else, to like, you know, change your emotions or your thought path or whatever. Like, I definitely am interested in that, like the entertainment of it as well.
Right.
And along with like wanting to get into acting, I don't know exactly how to do that. So if anybody got any leads, you know, but I definitely want to get into like art as well. So like, acting and art, like I want to collect more art. I want to tap in with more up and coming like painters, or, you know, whatever form of art that like an artist is like delivering the art, like the message or the medium that they're giving it to us in. I definitely want to tap in with that, and I definitely want to like get into more of the acting. So like just like the different arts. So not just fashion. I want to like get into the other things, like exploring like, I mean, I don't want to make music, but like I want to be more around like just different things, the different avenues of art, but acting and physical paintings for sure.
For sure, I respect it, bro. I think that's hard. It seems like to me that you won't stop at anything just to continue to cultivate yourself and learn. I think,
bro.
You know, you pride yourself at being as a student of the game.
Yeah.
And it's just so many things to learn in the short life that we live. You know what I mean? So I say go for it. I'm all there for it, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm hoping I can watch this 10 years from now and be like, damn.
Yeah, you definitely will be. Yeah.
So that's definitely what I'm on. So
yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Thank you so much.
It's definitely a pleasure. I definitely enjoyed this. Definitely humbled and honored. Thank you so much, man. And Ethan, thank you for everything that you did.
Yes, sir. With the pictures, I'm gonna figure out how we can include some of this, this stuff into the episode, bro.
Oh, we can put it over the video.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
man. This is great. So, thank you.
Well, you heard it first, man. Dry clean only.
Dry clean only, man.
Peace. Yo, that was
golly.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. It was